Good morning, guys. I'm just gonna start early here. We'll wait till everyone kind of funnels in before we really get started. But hey, BIMI is such a hot ticker right now. I just want to watch it with you guys. Keep an eye on it. So this is definitely a hot ticker right now. You can pretty much feel the power in the order book. I think it's at the end of its pre-market run so far. I think right now it had that first big leg to the upside, and it's going to start consolidating. I'm going to be looking around VWAP. I don't think I'm going to buy. I might. I don't know. Anything's possible. But probably will have some sort of break of VWAP, maybe a little bit break. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just kind of watching it from here. Hope there's no internet issues or anything like that today. Friday was so ridiculous. But right at the end we had some internet issues, but yeah, overall it was fine. Yeah, Q2 catalyst. Quarterly results, sales, earnings, everything's going up on this ticker. Good stuff there. I do kind of want to point out with this catalyst that I mean, it's a Chinese pharmaceutical retail company. 5 million float is really what I like the most about it. 20 million market cap is really nice too. Q2 results, always a good catalyst on the NASDAQ. So this is a good one to keep an eye on. How was my afternoon hangover? It wasn't actually too bad, but there was no afternoon hangover. There was a next day hangover because I went to a barbecue place and then I had a few more beers and I was a little bit hungover. It wasn't too bad. I made sure to drink plenty of water, but still. Yeah, 1000% earnings Q2. Yeah, it's a strong catalyst. I wouldn't be surprised if BIMI took off one more time. When I was looking at it before, the order book was really strong. I only had one red trade on it pre-market, and that was on this big pullback. I bought the 9 EMA dip, and I sold on the break of the 9 EMA towards VWAP. I thought this thing was going to keep selling off. I luckily sold into somewhat of a bounce here, but I still gave back like 120 bucks or so. So this was a pretty nasty little flush here. Looks like I'd be a little bit careful, guys. We had a failed breakout here, and looks like we just had a second failed breakout with some big volume spiking up here. Be a little bit careful. I'm not going to be trading this one probably till the open now. But BIMI is definitely the lead gapper here. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. First of all, good morning. Welcome back to the stream where we first review the watch list and then we trade the market open every day. Hope you guys already know that. But hopefully you guys are all feeling good, ready to go, energized, relaxed. I didn't do anything this weekend in terms of work. I almost always work on the weekend, but this weekend I really kind of took off. So maybe I feel a little bit extra energized. Who knows? Today's Monday, after all. It's the 19th of October. And it's 9:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We said we got another 14 minutes before the market opens at 9:30, and then like always, we'll wrap up trading at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, always make sure, what's the SPI doing? What are the futures doing? What's the overall market doing? How are you feeling? Nice little bump up here from 346, a little higher. So right now we're up 0.37%. SPY. I hope it kind of maintains that. The more calm the SPY is, the better my I feel like my other trades are my day trading small caps. Swing trades, you know, if we get a big dip, I'll always accumulate a little bit more on the swing trades, I feel like. But yeah, right now there's a big resistance zone here at the SPY. I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, it could break to the upside, could break to the downside. Who knows? We've just been seeing a lot more red volume lately, so I'm a little bit skeptical what's going on with the SPY. Let me just shoot the disclaimer quickly here, and then we can go ahead and talk a little bit more about the lead gappers. We'll be right back. Tyler, you can still post it. Okay, so what's going on here? So far, pre-market, this is probably one of my better pre-markets yet. On the unlimited account, $562 were up pre-market, which is crazy because I didn't do any pre-market trading up until literally like 8:30 or something like that. And this is all with BIMI. So actually, let's just pull it up because that's always the easiest thing to do. So you can see here, I did not touch BIMI. Let's see, till I think it was right here, 840 was the original move. I actually was about to buy it at 270 at my limit order at 270 like or 269 or something like that, and I missed this big pop to the upside, and I was like, that sucks. I didn't really feel comfortable trading BIMI until we really broke above 3.5 big resistance. That's when I got aggressive on BIMI, and then I noticed, wow, the buyers here are very, very strong. This is the only kind of small cap here with like a legit catalyst. So I think that's you have to really factor that in. So yeah, overall looking good. Yeah, selling off BIMI. It could be actually a good little dip trade here at 74, 73, 72. No, okay, never mind. Well, maybe it's gonna pop back up. 69, holding, broke, 68, 69. Oh, it's selling off again. So yeah, I mean, all right, right now it says excellent connection. I hope it lasts. We'll see. Let's pray to the YouTube market gods. A few other gods, maybe. Boom. Okay, so far we're back here. Let's just keep going along and, you know, hope for the best. Okay, so BIMI. What I like about this ticker so far, I'm not totally sure what we covered or not, but those always throw me so off when the internet goes down. It's just like my whole brain just stops working. I feel like half of it might even be related to my laptop, because maybe my laptop is just like, you know what, I'm calling it quits. I'm done. Anyway, BIMI, NASDAQ ticker, Chinese pharmaceutical retail, 5 million float. This is what I really like. And 20 million market cap. This is a clear small cap lead gapper with Q2 results, earnings and all that fun stuff is looking really strong on this ticker, guys. So overall, I really like what we're seeing here. 518% increase over losses per share. This is a 1,000% increase over sales. So yeah, really nice. Good earnings per share increase and a ridiculously amount of sales per share. That's really good increase. Yeah, like what I'm seeing here, strong ticker. You could feel the strength in this ticker pre-market. While we were dip buying this one, or buying the pullbacks on this one, it was really nice. It would just rip up really hard. I did take one loss here because the pullback was a bit more aggressive. Closed it, took like a $120 loss, which sucked because literally right afterwards it shoots up 13+%, 15 even actually. Yeah. Didn't really want to trade anything past like 905. You guys, I don't know if you heard me say or not, but you know, I felt like it was topping out a little bit here. We have a lot of resistance around 4.5. Long term, this one does look kind of interesting in terms of upside. I would probably argue this kind of 530, 540, 550 zone, the next major resistance level once we break that 450. So I think I like the upside on this one a lot. I think BIMI is the clear choice for today, guys. This is the most obvious small cap stock that most traders are probably going to be looking at, small cap traders. Remember, we're always looking for a ticker with a float under 50 million, ideally under 10 million, with a catalyst, has strong spike history. And if you go here, obviously to the daily chart on BIMI, it has history, right? It has these former spike days. People have traded this one in the past, sometimes hold its highs even pretty well. So that's a big check right there. Good daily room to run. That's that kind of 540, 550 zone we were just talking about. Fast rate of change, 100%. This thing is flying all over the place. Ideally between $2 and $7. Boom, it has. This pretty much has all the check boxes. That's why I'm not really even looking at anything else. KXIN, I don't know. It's a weird one. For sure. I don't really like the fact that it's lacking catalyst. There's a few more things that are a little bit iffy about this one for me. No news. 1 million floats, pretty nice. Chinese shell company. A lot of question marks on KXIN. It is technically elite gapper though. BSTC a little bit out of my price range, and looks like it had an acquisition. Why is this flat lying? Yeah, probably an acquisition here. Yeah, so they're acquired. RESI, probably another one that's acquired with a bunch of news here. Hasn't been moving yet. Okay, so BIMI, guys, this is really the one to be focused on. I don't know, CNC, maybe if you guys are looking to be, full cowboy mode this morning. CNC is one of those kind of classic tickers I tend to avoid because how much it pulled back. But this thing could be pretty crazy. I'm not saying it's a bad ticker to trade. I'm just saying there's a lot of risk on this one. It's pulled back 63% plus from pre-market highs. It's not a ticker I would typically be trading because it's hard to manage your risk with a ticker like this. All right, I think I squeezed everything out because we only got another minute and a half till the market opens. Sorry that the internet went down, but I can't really control that. So I'm gonna put BIMI on my second screen, and then Hertz, guys. Hertz is back at it, man. Had hit that high of 302, really crazy. But I'll watch Hertz. I'll watch BIMI on the open with you guys. I think that's the way to go. Remember, in the first pinned comment under the video description, guys, you can not just pick up 2 free stocks with Webull, but you can also get the whole entire watch list right here. It's that first pinned link, and then you guys can go to this watch list, see what I wrote down already. That is what we will be doing probably for now on, because it's a bit more organized that way. Alrighty, tidy, guys. Comment collected, deep breaths. Don't do anything too silly. We got all day ahead of us. Get coffee before the open. Yeah, I don't know if I could do any more coffee right now. I'd probably just get a heart attack. At least you didn't come back, bro. All right, guys, 20 seconds here before the market opens. Good luck, everyone. Remember, always have a plan. 3.5 is big support. Break of 4 is going to be big momentum. So right now we're trending below VWAP. This is technically a short-term downtrend. Just keep that in mind. Another 6% dip around 3.5 could be a good entry. Maybe a break of 3.5. We'll see what happens. Are we going to see that quick break of VWAP? Could happen. I would not be surprised. Big fast move so far. Wow, big flush right away again. Sure is intense watching this ticker. That was a big dip for sure. Nice bounce off of 3.5. You could be wrapping up 16 cents a share right now if you bought that 3.5 dip. I feel like I could listen to some Jack Johnson right now. I was sitting, waiting, wishing this would dip below 3.5. Oh, instant rip back above VWAP. Almost test. This red to green, almost right there. That was a lot of selling volume. I wouldn't be buying this one just yet. We'll see. Make it like it. Come on, can we have that break of 3.5, 3.8? VWAP, come on. What's going to happen here? Oh, it's green. It's green. What? This is a strong ticker, guys. Really, really strong ticker. Had that 6% pullback. Congrats to anyone that got that. I was actually waiting for a break, 3.5. I didn't want to jump the gun on it. Man, this thing's all over the place. NC halted. No surprise there. Wow, BIMI, guys, is all over the place. This is why we sometimes don't trade those opens, just because it just gets so volatile like this. Still watching. Whew. I haven't even done a trade on this one since the open, and I'm about to faint just watching it. Went a little bit too big size. Taking some profits. Took some profits. Not all shares. Could dip a lower here. Going back long. Dip buying, 3-3, bigger support. Long 2-2. Looking for a break back above 3-5. It's a big sell-off so far. Looking for a break back above 3-5. It's struggling. It's struggling for sure. Might dip again here. Gotta watch out. Sold. Managed my risk. Cut that one out. I think I lost a little bit, or I don't know. It's hard to say. Should have taken profits quicker. I was looking for that break above 3.5 though. Might happen now. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Just gave back a perfect trade. Oh well, happens. Can't get them all. Little bit sketchy here in this area. I wouldn't be surprised if it tried to break back above 3.5 just a little bit later. Here we go, 3-4. Chipping, momentum here, 3-5. Can we see it? A little bit flushy. I'm watching out. Three. These Chinese companies always got me extra on edge. Low 20s is definitely a good buy opportunity. I'm not sure how much more this is going to go down. 26. Found some support in that area. 5 more seconds till a new minute. Actually 7. Gonna give this maybe one more dip. I don't know if it's gonna dip one more time. Possible dip buy coming up here. Well, it depends on the price action. Just watching it closely. 27 definitely acting as support. Could pop back up here very easily. Keeping an eye on it. 28. Boom! Yeah, that was a nice move. I was thinking that's what we were gonna see, just a quick pop, but could have easily just went to the downside, been down 5%. I wouldn't want to risk 5%. Anything in the low 3s seems like a good general support zone at the moment on this ticker. Ben, yeah, you saw that? You saw that? You saw that 9.3K position size? Or actually, that was almost a 10K position size. That was an accident, I swear. Oh man. I downsized really quickly. I don't know if you saw that. I closed it out right away. I wanted 2 fills. I wanted 2,000 on a 6K position size, 2,000 shares. Here we go. Break a 3.5. Can we see it? Oh my lord, it's doing it. I'm not long. What's going on here? I'm about to cry. No, didn't break it. Didn't break it. So, buy guys, watch out. Buy volume is very light. Markets are green. Watchlist not updating. BIMI is trying to break 3.5 so hard. Buy volume is increasing though. It does look like it has the chance. Boom, there it goes. Yeah, I hope some of you guys were buying down there, averaging up. That was a perfect move. That's a 9% move or so. CCNC. This is. I just went long HYLN, guys. This is another swing trade. Just went long HYLN. CCNC. It was giving me a heart attack. I like, honestly, like I said, pre-market. This is probably not a ticker I'd want to be trading. HYLN just entered this one as a long. Would consider trading this one more time or going in for one more position here in these areas. Oops. Actually, I have not. What was the report about? Keeping an eye on BIMI, guys. It's still looking like a good setup here. I'm just watching it. Definitely looks like something worth looking into. I got to check it out a little bit more. Thanks, Aaron, for letting me know. BIMI trying to break VWAP here. This could be a good move. Watch out for possible flushes, guys. Good setup, though. 10%. (9:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time). Possible break of VWAP. Buying volume is oh, there's the flush. That's what I was nervous about. That was a wicked flush too. My God, 3-2 right away. No new news. Just a big flush. That's all that was. That was 11% dip. They said something like that. KXIN, nice pop there. Good call. 3.75 roughly, or 6.6 is a huge zone on KXIN. This is actually a very bullish move we're seeing on this ticker. Could easily keep ripping. This was one of the lead gappers. We didn't really have time to review it, but that 1 million float has that spike ability. Allows this one to really pop. I'm not a huge fan of this one overall. Chinese kind of shell corp. No catalyst really that I was able to find. There's even an article that says it rose on no apparent news. So that's kind of sketchy. Boom, KXIN halted. There we go. So yeah, KXIN probably is a squeeze. Nice, Corey. Are you long? Congrats to everyone that's long. JWad, I see you. Nice. BIMI could be a good setup here. It just had that flush. Makes me a little bit more comfortable. Looking for a second entry. I'm just being a little bit careful here now. Sell volume is a bit lighter now. New 5-minute starts on BIMI soon. Another minute and 10 seconds. Okay, Corey, thanks. I'll check that out probably later today or tomorrow morning, but most likely later today. So KXIN should be opening up at 47. Keep an eye on 47.39. Keep an eye on for that if it's a 5-minute hold. New 5-minute starts on BIMI in pretty much 17 seconds. It's worth noting because if you're looking for 5-minute setups, I like to try to think about, where it's going to be, what I'm looking for. Yeah, halts can be good, for sure. They can be both. Typically, a ticker getting halted on the way up is a good sign. Plus, it's putting it on the radar for a lot of momentum traders. BIMI is kind of lacking volume here near the 9 EMA. A lot of resistance. There's no really clear 5-minute setup right now on BIMI. Might be good to scalp a little bit. BIMI is trying to break the 9 EMA. This is the exact setup on BIMI we did on Friday, and I got stuck in the flush, and I gave back like, I don't know, it's like a 4 or 5% loss in literally 10, 20 seconds. This exact setup right here. I was looking for that 9 EMA break. It was definitely way too aggressive of a move. Big buyers though, look at that 330. A lot of orders there. Wouldn't be surprised if it got chipped away, but at the same time kind of formed a bit of a base. Oh man, AMC. I knew that was going to be a good swing trade, but I was past my stop and I had to get out or else I'd start breaking rules and then things would have got slippery. Yeah, it's painful. It was so painful exiting AMC because it's like, it's one of those trades where you feel like you know, yeah, I don't know, it's going to go up, but yeah, it is what it is. 9:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. BIMI is holding its highs very nicely. Yeah, so today this setup would have actually worked. It's a little bit choppy of a setup, but it would have worked today. 447, bit more support here now. Big volume. This could be break the EMA. Break a VWAP, sorry. Had a pretty nasty flush last time. That's probably what's putting people a little bit on edge. I wouldn't be surprised if this time it did it. Nice buy volume kind of coming in there a little bit harder. Really sweet move. $365. Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but it wasn't a great setup. 12% move though, still pretty nice. So far, no flushes in sight. That's a good sign. It's actually kind of holding this area okay. 350 looks like it's kind of building a bit of support there. I think watching the crack of 350 is going to be really interesting. Oh, there it goes. There's a quick crack. 340, 339. Nasty. BIM is nasty. This is why I did not chase this ticker. Don't jinx it. Yeah, no trade on that one. It wasn't clean setup. That's all I knew. Wow, KXIN with actually a perfect open, had that good pullback, and then ripped higher again. Congrats anyone that's riding this freaking money train. 33% move. That's phenomenal. That's a freaking really solid move. Big resistance at 5. We had that pullback at 380, like we just said, or like 375 or whatever that was. 376 roughly, 380. No, it was like 375. Wow, perfect. Such a clean setup. Not a ticker really that I was stoked about, but hey, this is where a lot of momentum was. This is one of the lead gappers, so big congrats to anyone that was trading this one. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Wow, look at that flush again with BIMI. Ugh. Remember that 309 is actually $3 is a big support zone. We actually dipped below this a little bit earlier, pre-market, but around like a break of 3 in this sell, if that's light, could be a good entry. No new news on this one, just a lot of profit taking. Let's see, possible break of 3 right here. This would be a backside dip buy, so it's a little bit, you got to be quicker with these. No, looks like it's going to bounce possibly. I don't know. Man, KXIN is just crazy. Amen, Trey. One of my biggest problems at the beginning was just jumping around between tickers. So sometimes, even if it's not even the best ticker, sometimes I'll be focused on it because switching between 2+ tickers makes me miss both of them, right? I'd rather have like a decent little base hit than, you know, missing both. I've been getting faster at switching around, but it's important to just, you know, trade what your plan was, right? Trade what you're good at. Oh, I just cut my nails, and you know when you like one part really bothers you? That's what's happening to me right now. It's like right on the left side of my nail. No, Brad, that's not what I want to hear. Nice move off of the 9 EMA on KXIN. Really impressive. They recently came out with, looks like, another catalyst here. No, just overall trading news. I'm going to look at HYLN for a little bit here. See if I was missing anything on this ticker. Wow, KXIN making big moves. Nice bounce so far off of HYLN. We entered this one at 25.93. First 3% bounce off the lows. We have a whole entire video on HYLN, guys, if you want to check it out on the channel. The HYLN is really the kind of like merger between diesel and EVs. renewable natural gas. I think at least it gets it on the radar a little bit with this company. Moving down my limit order for now, just roughly right here into the 2180s is fine for now. I have an alert here if it breaks 2550, and then I'd look for a possible entry, manual entry. I'll just move it up. Sell volume has been going down. That's a good sign. So let's see how we want to play this one. We got another kind of 30 minutes of possible day trading here, so I want to be focused on this one, and then we could go back to some other tickers. I really don't like that they put NKLA and HYLN so closely together and they're comparing the two. It's just like, whew, it makes me a little bit nervous. Nice, Brent. Happy it worked out, man. Let's go back to this ticker. Yeah, wow. Nice pullback and then a continuation. 10 o'clock. Let's see what happens here. BIMI, possible break of 3 really shortly here. I'm watching this one on my second screen. Hertz, let's pull this one up as well. Nice spike in volume there, kind of making an upwards trend. Had that high, what was that we were talking about? 302. So we're kind of getting past that area again, or at least close to it. I'm going to put an alert here at 295 so we can be ready to go if this thing starts breaking higher. I think a break of 3 could be a lot of energy for this ticker. So far, that was a lot of selling off on BIMI. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing did have some sort of reversal right now. This was, you know, when you zoom out a little bit, I mean, this is pretty much consolidation at its finest, only down 30% from pre-market highs, still kind of holding its overall gains. It was really kind of stuck in this area for a bit, 60% kind of gapping up from yesterday. That was kind of the true range for a little bit. And then we had that really explosive move here when, you know, we had a breakout and people started day trading this one, right? That's when it became a little bit more interesting. So now it kind of just pulled back to those early zones. Maybe it's going to be a bit more of like a 10, 30, 11, 12 kind of back above 3.5 move. Crawl back up towards 0. I don't know. I didn't really see much about HYLN that made me too nervous. Nothing new, I would say. One of the articles, you can't read the whole thing unless you're subscribed. I don't really see this being a bad really overall setup for HYLN. So yeah, Barons, you always have to subscribe and not subscribe to it. But hey, natural gas, there's a lot of natural gas fanatics in this state. So any company that does a mix of EV and natural gas could be kind of interesting. Thanks, Danny. I like to think so sometimes myself, but you never know. So it's good from a third party's perspective. Things are looking clean. Evidence revealed that Hyliion's proprietary battery management system technology was purchased for under $1 million. Yeah, that does sound harsh. Watch out, guys. BIMI flushing a little bit here. We're talking about 92 below 3 being an interesting point of support for a ticker like this. Small trade here, starting at 89. Increase position size just a little bit. Lighter size overall in this trade. All right, closed it out. Took a small profit on this one based on my position size. I wanted to take the move over 3. Did it? Well, it was just so quick. I didn't really have time to adjust my limit order. That was really fast move there. So walked away with another $100 on the BIMI. So that was nice. I was just in the middle of researching a little bit about Hyliion. So I kind of was caught off guard there a little bit. Another dip trade coming up possibly. Anything in the low 80s on this one I feel like is somewhat attractive. Might even break through that. We have kind of 250 and then we have 275 as two bigger support zones. So watching this one very kind of one-on-one, really dip buying this one with a very defensive strategy. Sell volume is fairly light though on this ticker. Hertz at above 294. That might have that break of 3 that we were talking about earlier. But yeah, MI really is lacking a lot of volume right now. That's what's making me a little bit nervous on this ticker at the moment. $154 million volume on the day so far. This could have an attempt at the 9 EMA right now. That's a 3.5% move. Hertz is trying to break that 3. I don't even know if I don't even know if I can look at AMC. I'm gonna look at it. Oh, 354. Whew. Okay, I thought it was getting close to 4 or something with that. Oh my god, AMC, you scared me. Yeah, am I finding support at 87? I really do think it's going to see maybe a move to the 9 EMA, maybe to 3. That's a 3-4% move from its current location. Yeah, 330 getting chipped, 290 getting chipped. Boom! Look at that, nice. I don't know why I didn't trade that. I should have traded that. I mean, that's like, I feel like would have been a guaranteed 5 cents a share. Quick scalpy kind of setup. Paragon, it had its big move pre-market, so it's pretty much been taking a lot of profit taking ever since pre-market. That's why. It's been a big sell-off though on that ticker. Possibly dropping again here. 286 is hanging on so tight for BIMI. It's like trying everything you can to hang in there. This could be the break of the 9 EMA. This looks pretty healthy. $290. Nice. Looks like it's going to be breaking back above 3 really soon here. Stronger pullback. If I was a gambler, I'd buy an SPY put. If you buy a SPY put, please let me know. You'd have to like do a live feed on that put. Although I feel like I'd almost rather buy a SPY put than SPY long. A call. A call. Sorry. I'm looking at BIMI right now, thinking about going long. And it's throwing me all over the place. BIMI trying so hard to break to the upside, but dipping one last time here. Or who knows one last time, but again. Wow, watching BIMI is like one of the slower things you can do in terms of small caps. I thought it was going to break that 83, but then it didn't. I'm almost disappointed. I could have been scalping this thing like 10 times already. Just not a very interesting ticker to watch right now. Did I just read the same thing like twice? Oh, I was scrolling up. I was like, what? Oh, Lord. It's definitely getting that time of day again, huh? I didn't figure out design a new trunk with a fool's game. Yeah. So they're betting again on the existing kind of market. Look at that. 344 revenue. That's some big revenue. Hold on, guys. Watch out. HBIMI might be dipping here. Very low volume that last dip, though. Puh. $360 on MC. Ah, Josh, sorry to hear, man. So many mixed opinions in the chat room right now. Sorry I'm a little quiet right now. I'm trying to do a little bit of due diligence on HYLN. KXIN, guys. I really like this bull flag it's forming here. Could be really interesting, worth watching for sure. Needs to break above that $5 zone. Wild Boys, does this community get a special discount? Because if we do, we're expecting to see one in the Discord chat room. Yeah, BIMI. This is what I've been waiting for here the whole time. I was hoping we'd see it move into the 70s, but I don't know if that was just a little bit too conservative on my end. Oftentimes I get way too conservative on these kind of tickers, which is usually for the better. So looks like I probably missed this one, which I gotta say is a little bit of a bummer for sure. I'm not crazy about trading KXIN. I've never really wanted to trade this one today. I don't know why. Factor of a few things, I suppose. That was the first bigger green volume on BIMI. I would probably consider taking a stab at this one coming up here soon. It's back above $3. This is a pretty critical spot for it. It's been kind of known to have pretty nasty flushes when it tries to break the 9 EMA. So that's a strong point for not trading this one, I would have to argue. And that's why I'm probably not going to trade it. If we get a break past 280, I think I would jump on this one. But man, I think I'd be so annoyed if I bought it right now and then I got chopped out at 280. I think that would ruin my whole day a little bit. So yeah. Davin's long at 3.10. Good luck, man. Hope the best. Yeah, King Walk, I kind of feel you on that. I feel like I was in the middle of a really good article and I kind of want to get back to it. Hold on. Let me go get back to it. HYLN. And in the meantime, we could, just keep watching KXIN. So I'll leave this chart fairly low here. All right, where are you? Kramer, I think it was Kramer. Yeah, hold on, let me get back here. Get back in the saddle a little bit. Oh, okay, that was pretty much just now. Existing deals, diesel trucks cost $431,000. Wow, that's really expensive. I didn't know they were so expensive. Future trucks from Nikola and Tesla have expected costs of $637,000. Ooh, wow, that's pretty expensive as well. But the fact that a Tesla truck, I'm not sure about a Nikola one per se, but I know a Tesla one, I watched the video on it, and I think the amount you would save on fuel if it's you know, solar powered is quite ridiculous. But yeah, that's a whole different kind of topic. Yeah, so Kramer recommended waiting for a pullback to $20 for investors to buy. Yeah, okay. So I remember we were talking about that whole $20 zone. Going long means buying a stock and being bullish on a stock. No specific time frame, but it's usually referred to investors. Although day traders say long and short just as much as well, but you could say like, I'm long this stock. Well, I guess we're going to start talking about swing trades really soon here. It's 10:26. This is usually the time we start kind of switching things up, start talking about swing trades, move over from day trading a little bit. If you guys are totally new here and you are enjoying the content, actually, if you're also just part of the community, like always, don't forget to drop a comment if you're learning something here. I really, really do appreciate it. It's the easiest way to support the channel. And if you guys are totally new here, consider subscribing. We go live every day starting at 9:15 a.m. to review the watch list, trade the market open, and this place has been growing super, super nice. And we're learning so much from each other. I couldn't be any more stoked about the community. Quick little reminder for anyone that's really just getting started. If you want to learn more about day trading, swing trading, we have a whole foundation video series here. It'll only take you like 1 to 2 hours. We've been getting great feedback on it. It is on Skillshare at the moment. But you can sign up to Skillshare for free, I think for 14 days. It used to be 2 months, but I think it's 14 days right now. So the whole thing is for free unless you stay obviously longer than that. But like I said, it only takes 1 to 2 hours to do the whole thing. If you guys are interested, check out the Discord group. We do a lot of posting there about day trading, swing trading, crypto, stocks, hardware is a new channel as well. So we talk about some trading laptops. I'm looking at a new one myself for next month. Might even be buying it before next month because I don't know if I can wait till Cyber Monday. There's a bunch more courses for you guys are interested. And remember, this is the first link in the video description. You can see it without even expanding the video description. It's tradejournal.co/connect. If you guys want to learn more, definitely check it out. That's all I wanted to say. Let's go ahead and start kind of talking about, swing trading, because okay, I gotta say, BIMI now is up above 3. Really nice move here. Looks like it's gonna break up again. That was a great pullback, low volume on the dip. KXIN is making solid moves here as well. This could be a great phenomenal entry. Let's kind of watch these stocks just a tad bit longer here, because we're really entering is kind of a sweet spot here. We were waiting for this $5 breakout zone for a little bit. Damn, this thing doesn't even pull back here, 555. So yeah, this could easily keep breaking. We were kind of talking about, what was that level before? We were talking about something 7, was it 7? Yeah, so this thing still has easy room to run here. We're kind of between, halfway house right now, between 5 and 7, where there was bigger resistance and bigger support. So yeah, this is interesting stuff here. We need some kind of alert button for Alex. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks for that shout out. Thanks for letting everyone know, and especially about the offer as well. That extra free month. Good way to hack the system a little bit, man. Thanks for helping out the community. Thanks, Eric, for the support. Letting everyone know. How much money did we use for day trading? Right now, our current average is, I could actually share this with you guys. Check out the monthly recaps if you guys want to learn a lot more about what we're doing here. But guys, KXIN, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty sweet setup. It's extremely tempting to want to trade this one right now. There it goes again. Oh, 10% move in that one candle. Oh, that was a nice one. So yeah, overall, this is September stats. We don't want to talk about it. So last month we made 4.5 thousand day trading. But if we just come here to the current stats, remove this, use the unlimited account. That's the day trading account. Kind of share these stats here quickly with you guys. The month is still, we're pretty much at halfway point on the month. We're up 3.6 thousand. Our winning ratio isn't that hot this month, but you know, it's over 64, so I'm pretty happy. Last month it was like at 72 or something, 74. Average win, average losers is okay. It's not the best ratio. It's a little bit down this month. We actually had one of our biggest losers this month as well with AMC. That's why you guys were giving me a hard time about it in the chat room before. But overall, you know, everything's okay. Yeah, I can't really complain. So yeah, where's the AMC trade? It was absolutely nasty. Here it is, down 13%. It was even one of the bigger position sizes. So yeah. KXIN. I feel like I'd be breaking my rules a little bit. Yeah, it's ripping. It's ripping nice, huh? What happened on AMC? I bought at like 350 and then it went down to like 260, and I sold eventually on the pop back at like 317 or something like that. Pretty much I got stopped out though. So that was a little bit annoying. If we stop trading right now, which I think we're gonna do, BIMI, man, that one could have easily popped us a little bit higher. We're wrapping up today with $844 day trading profits. And yeah, I mean, let's see how we want to keep going here. Obviously, we're long HYLN. We have some other kind of trades going on here as well. These are swing trades, but you always want to be looking for what were we day trading today. So day trading today, technically we're up 144. Actually, not technically, we are up 844. Wow, I can't speak anymore. $844 so far day trading. You know, today could have easily been $1,000 day, easily. Like all I would have had, I only did 2 trades after the market opened. I was a little bit too cautious, and I think I started looking at HYLN too fast because BIMI had a really nice pullback at one point, and I shoulda, coulda, woulda done the pullback, and I think that would have put me over 1,000 right away. So yeah, but still, hey, you can never complain about $800 because we didn't have that when we woke up today. So pretty happy about that. Yeah, I sold AMC. Yeah, $1,000 daily goal, maybe at one point. Thanks, Bren. You know, I could technically try to hit 1,000 right now, right? Just trying to do a dip trade here, buying this, selling that, you know, 2% with a 10K position size. It's not that we couldn't just maybe randomly hit 10K. Of course we could, but I would be breaking rules, and then maybe I would give back half my profits. You know, it's not about $1,000. It's never about how much money you made that day, especially if you're just starting out. But even more so when you get better at trading, you realize how worthless or how little of importance that is, right? It's all about, did you follow your rules today? Did you learn something new? Did you trade clean setups? Did you avoid risky setups? How did you do overall today? And I think overall today, I saw some good setups. I got aggressive, I think, when it mattered, especially with BIMI pre-market. That was the only ticker I traded. And I think by overall, judging myself on how I traded today, I think I did all right. You know, obviously I could have done better here. I could have done better there. I could have, you know, not got stopped out here and maybe averaged down instead. You know, of course, there's many things I could have done. I'm not saying like I did at all phenomenal trading today, but at the same time, I think I managed my risk well, and I waited for good setups. I was patient, and I avoided some things I didn't fully understand, even if they were maybe better, like KXIN. So I think that's always the important part, not so much how much money you made. Look at KXIN. I got to say, I'm definitely having a little bit of FOMO on this ticker. All right, Corey, take care, man. Discipline, exactly, JC. Did you use your stops? Yeah, that's a big one always. Yeah. See, with AMC, you know, I was stopped out. Technically, I could have held that one and actually ended up as a profit, or at least pretty much break even. I would have saved $800, but you know, you start getting the habit of breaking your rules, and you're going to be holding a lot of bags at one point, you know, and that's just not a place you want to be. I've held bags. I've held many bags in the past, in the last years, so I'd rather just not hold bags anymore. Yeah, I could have easily done. Whew. All right, let's do a little bit more research here on some of these tickers. What other stuff are you guys looking at right now? Because oh, by the way, I finally found this article I was looking for this whole time. That was called out in the chat room. Oops, didn't want to make that full screen. Evidence revealed that Helium's proprietary battery management system was purchased for under 1 million USD. There's no specific evidence on this claim. I wonder where this company got it from. So it looks like they were trying to short. I'd be nervous shorting an EV ticker, to be honest. Even if I was right, the market is so irrational. I mean, think about if you knew everything about NKLA, and shorting NKLA early, you just don't always know what's early, what's not. So that would have been a really, really intense play, shorting NKLA. I don't know if I would have wanted to short this one. I bet you so many people were squeezed on this ticker, and that was a big reason it kept on running up. I mean, even when we know all the bad stuff about it, this thing still bounces like 60% sometimes. It's ridiculous. So what Kramer was saying about HYLN is he was a big fan that the fact that this company is actually doing something as opposed to a lot of other EV startups. HYLN is around since 2015, and you know, they have huge orders. They're in the hundreds of $millions in revenue, so it's not a company that isn't doing anything. So even if they're you know, there's been times in the past where, you know, you hear about these companies getting proprietary patents or whatever for like $1, right? Or sometimes you buy a bankrupt company, not because of the company, but because of the patent. So I don't know. Like, I'm not saying it's not good. I just don't know how bad it really is. It's really hard to kind of put this in terms if you don't know much more about the company and much more about the EV space. Like, I'm really not the one to comment on that. I just don't know how significant it is. Yeah, so to me, things like this is much more significant because that's like people that are actually using the new system, and they're like, yeah, I don't know. It's so far it's not been super great. Yeah, and this is what we've been talking about. Jack Spencer, I'll definitely throw it on there. Oh man, Diego, there we go, 100% on calls, all in. Are you from Wall Street Bets? Something tells me that Diego's from Wall Street Bets subreddit. Cool tools. I usually don't look at Forex too much. We day trade a lot of biotechs, but I usually don't invest in too many of them. I do hear, though, for a Corona long investment in a biotech, something worth checking out would be BNTX. But for now, welcome to the community, man. Happy to have you here. So I hear interesting things about this this ticker for a coronavirus vaccine. Still don't know. I would have to do my own research on it, but you know, just something that kind of pops up from time to time. EV Moon Boy. Okay. Brent, that's good to know though. It's usually pretty easy to figure out though. I feel like it doesn't take long in a video or an article to kind of figure out if someone's extremely biased. Yeah, CLSK, that's an interesting one. RKT, I'm long that one. Actually, am I long it? I don't know if I got my entry in it. No, I have a limit order for a long on RKT, but I have yet to get another entry on this one. It's been a good fun trading this one. It's actually, it has such low sell volume here. It could actually be a good buy already. Now, lots to review on HYLN. Let's go through some of the current where I have limit orders out. See if we need to adjust anything. So RKT, yeah, this is one of them. We were just looking at rocket companies, Quicken Loans, and all that fun stuff. I was looking for this one for finally a second entry on this one. If we go to all accounts, we've traded this one several times in the past. Actually, was this one? Yeah, okay. This was what I remember was actually one of the nicer trades, but also we missed out on so much upside potential. I should have really left this one a little bit longer. I ended up doing a few dip trades on this one, which resulted in okay moves overall, nothing really too crazy. This one was probably one of the better setups, about $1.10 or something per share. I think RKT has huge support here. It's proven it again and again. Again, I would like to buy under 20. I don't know if we're going to go under 20, but that would be ideal. With GE, I'm so stoked about this one. You know, we've been holding GE for, I don't know what, like it feels like over a month now, maybe even longer than that. Yeah, just about a month and a little over a month. So we're finally back in the green on GE. Super stoked about that one. We've talked about this so many times. I don't even know if I want to elaborate on it, but yeah, big support where we bought at 669. We're up 381 bucks on this one. So super stoked there. This is so far a pretty solid swing trade. I had a feeling it was going to bounce. I mean, we've seen $6 before in the past, and after $6, it had a phenomenal move. GE is a fairly broken company in terms of like when you look into the management of GE, it's like absolutely mind-blowing. But at the same time, it's a massive company, huge support, and right now it's starting to testing the upside. So I think GE is going to be a great swing trade. I'm going to look for a move above 8. I'm not sure how long I'm going to hold it from there, but for now, I really do like GE, and that's a company that nobody should have missed here because we were talking about it literally like every day for over a month. So I hope you guys got a better entry than me because I did not get a good entry on this one. DKNG, have a limit order on this one. It's actually really close to getting filled. So maybe we will get a fill on DKNG. This is the original big breakout zone, so I would feel fairly confident in getting long DKNG here in these zones. I'm not sure how much more it's going to pull back. Let's actually look on the daily chart on this one. HYLN is going up hard. That's what I like to hear. I think there's a big chance that it's going to bounce in these zones. I think that's something we could all pretty much kind of feel in our bones a little bit. Markets are officially red, guys. Watch out for that. Actually, let me go unmark auto send. I'm gonna see if we can get a good little full size entry on this one. I would like to buy DKNG into any sort of dip that we have coming up here. This is a big sell-off on DKNG, and I really like that. I'm getting it at better prices here. I feel like it's kind of sold off way, way, way too hard. Okay, let's go back. XPEF, the Chinese EV company. Wow, what a dip this thing took. What happened? Okay, DKNG just broke here. Worth paying attention to a little bit. Yeah, XPEV definitely worth looking into. I'm not sure why it's selling off so much. HYLN, yeah, that first entry at 25.93. We're still in the red on this one. We'll see what happens. Maybe tomorrow I wake up, I do an entry on it pre-market or something like that. RXT, Rackspace, another ticker. I've been waiting for this one to crack. This one is so similar to rocket companies in terms of chart patterns. It's actually a bit mind-blowing. So I've been waiting for this thing to crack 17. Once it does crack 17, I would love to go long it. LMND, this is actually a ticker that we went long to, was it today? I think it was today. So looking for this one to have a kind of another setup here. Maybe it's going to bounce back a little bit. I think anywhere in the 48s could be a really, really good entry. So that's, I mean, 58 could be a really nice entry. So that's what I'm looking for. Would like to average into this one. Nice 1 AP Pro. Happy to hear, man. KXIN soaring. Oh man, you know, best if I just don't look at that one. KCAC. Another EV company. I'm looking for a little bit move here back above 16, so kind of holding on to it for now. Overall, I still like this one. BIMI also, guys, back at 323. So, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, up 14%. You know, going there with a 10K position size, you'd have $1.4 thousand in the bank. So really, really nice move on that one overall. Yeah, I kind of wish maybe I got aggressive on it a little bit more, but yeah, I don't know. I was only risking like maybe 4% of a dip on that one, so I probably should have gotten a bit more aggressive. WWR, I kind of had a limit order on this one for kind of giggles. I was thinking about, you know, this is going to have huge reversal at one point, and I would like to pick some up around 4.5, but I don't know. I think I'm going to remove the limit order because it's holding up capital, and I'd just rather not have it there at this point, to be honest. So I'm going to remove that one. Jets. Airline ETF, would love to go long this one, but ideally around 15. Yeah, BM looks good. Wild boys, yeah, no, yeah, I'm kind of done with day trading right now. At this point, I would probably be a little bit flaily. So, you know, at one point you got to wrap it up. Express, another ticker. I was looking to get long again. Sell going down here a bit. I'm kind of getting nervous about this one, just kind of having a limit order here. I think if we did get a dip on this one, I'd probably sell into the first pop. So that's kind of what I'm still thinking on Express. Small position size overall though. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you know, DKNG, guys, you know, we had that, you know, very, very quick try to break lower, but instantly pop back up. I don't know if this one's going to go much lower. We had that low at 4.7, so it's tough to say. If this thing breaks 4.7, I think I might just jump on this one. That was actually the first bigger buy candle on that, so fairly good sign. But I do think it has a little bit more to go down, so that's what I'm waiting for. Volume is still peaking to the upside here. Although we had a big sell-off, bounce, another big sell-off. So 41.67 could be that low. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'll put another alert here. I think I'm going to probably consider checking this one later in the day and then maybe do another trade on this one or do an entry on this one. We'll see what happens. Going back, yeah, we're on the unlimited account. Let's go KXIN. Whew. Yeah, what a flyer. Oh my God, this thing is going crazy. Yeah, so really nice pullback here. 712. I wonder if it's going to break past that. Right now, it's in still a very strong upwards trend. We have huge resistance here, roughly at 7, a little above a 7. So it's trying. $6, whole dollar support. 6.30, big support as well. Good move so far. Congrats to anyone that's nailing this one. Good move. Thanks for answering those questions, Bren, and everyone else, and Jason and Nick. Yeah, margin accounts, guys, is the you go unlimited. There's no waiting time, but you have to have it over $25,000, right? Those are pattern day trader rule is a U.S. rule. It's not specific to brokers. It's a U.S. government law. U.S. government law, is that something you can even say? And then cash accounts, it doesn't matter, how much you trade, but any dollar you trade, you don't get to use it again for 48 hours. So if you trade on Monday, you don't get it back till Wednesday. That's pretty much the nutshell of everything you need to know. Well, boys, we just reviewed some of my favorite tickers. What do you mean? What's going on in there? CLSK, IPOB, all nice ones. IPOB is another SPAC. CLSK had quite the multi-day, multi-week kind of sell-off here. Yeah, multi-day. Maybe like 2 weeks of selling off. Honestly, I would be so long on CLSK if we even came close to either between $8 and $7. I'd be jumping on this one like a wild potato. Is that it? Oh, wild potato is another thing. And then I'll go down here, maybe again till 6. I don't know. Dip buying this one along the way to the downside could be really, really nice. The offerings, though, is what you really have to be careful about. It looks like there's an offering on this one. $9 at $9, so that's going to put a little bit more dilution in there. Not ideal for investors. You think it's great because the company's raising money, you can invest that money, but your shares are now worth less money, so it's not really all that great sometimes. So yeah, keep an eye. So $9 is going to be bigger resistance now for the short term. You ain't no house potato, you a wild potato. Final countdown. That's always a good idea. We're going to do the same here in just a few minutes. Wow, look at that. Instantly rips past 7. This is where it goes exponential, having a possible blow off top here. Woo, congrats to anyone riding this Really, really nice. That one's all about the sympathy plays at this point. Yeah, so I mean, we could have, should have, would have got long on this one, but I think I would have been super, super antsy trading this one around 10:30. I think buying that one pop here, right on that 9 EMA, I should have, could have, would have done this one. Remember, guys, this one has that 1 million float. So if there's one ticker that has that huge spike ability, it's this one for sure, without a question. Where'd it go? 1 million float. Just the big news is kind of suspicious. The Chinese company was kind of suspicious to me, but yeah. WIMI was actually a lead gapper today, 13 million flow, Chinese advertising agency company. I wasn't super stoked on the Google WIMI hologram kind of catalyst here because it was very hypey. There's no correlation between Google and this company for what I've found. So it's just like a bunch of, it felt a little pump and dumpy, kind of like a headline with no substance I wrote here. I don't know. I'm not crazy about WIMI. Wow, look at that break here past 9. And let's actually go to this. WIMI. I would probably consider buying this one on any sort of bigger pullback. It's had a big run. It's probably has a decent amount of bag holders. You guys just, want to be a little bit aware of that. So yeah, big upside resistance on this one. Yeah. I would just be very careful. Yeah, KXIN is a little bit painful to miss. It's just kind of watch, huh? Charging. It's absolutely charging in these zones. That's the beauty of a 1 million float. That is the absolute beauty, and you can never underestimate it. Sometimes we see a ticker with like a 500,000 float, and you just know it's going to be doing something weird. Oh, I still have HA written down. How's it doing? Ooh, big flush there on KXIN. Nice little crawl here. Nice healthy crawl to the Hawaiian company, the Hawaiian Airlines. Sweet stuff. I'm still waiting for the overall airlines to take a little bit more of a dip. I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. I feel like they've already sold off so much. Nice ticker. So big resistance here coming up at around 15. Let's see what happens on that. Buy volume could be a little bit more, but we'll see what happens. Nice move though today for sure. No, I did not trade KXIN. You can jump on KODK right now. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here before I do something silly. We're up $844 today. I only did 2 trades at the market open, and I did, a few more pre-market. We didn't do a lot of trading today. I wasn't super stoked on what we were seeing, so I took it fairly easy, but, I was being patient, and we were walking away nicely green, so I'm super stoked about that. Eventually we'll have our nice break of $1,000 profit day, but there's no rush in that. All we have to do is increase our position size. If we were trading with $10,000 position sizes, we would have been, at like, I don't know, 1.8 thousand or 1.6 thousand today, right? Because a lot of my trades today were around 3,000, especially pre-market. I think all of my pre-market trades were like below 5,000. So, the easiest way to make more money is increase position size. Because if you start, looking for home runs and stuff, then you're going to be sloppy. But you don't want to increase position size too fast, or else you're going to be, messing up a little bit. And that's why I'm totally fine where we are. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up here. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. And if you are interested in seeing a little bit of a recap today and also some of the highlights, some of the biggest lessons, maybe some other trades I'm looking into, don't forget to check out the recap video. I will see you there. Till then, guys, like always, stay safe, make some awesome trades. It was a great start to the week. Always happy to be back with you guys. Ciao, ciao, guys. Oh, yeah, check out the Discord for more discussions.